A few days before the Mid-Autumn Festival, while cleaning the house, the mother-in-law accidentally discovered a hidden switch beneath her son-in-law's Adrian's office desk. Out of curiosity, she gently turned it. To her shock, a secret door behind the bookshelf slowly opened. She carefully walked through the hidden passage and froze in horror. Inside, she found Adrian in an intimate situation with his personal secretary, Megan. Terrified, she covered her mouth to keep from screaming, and immediately called her daughter, Isabella, who was overseas. The moment Isabella heard the news, she boarded her private jet and flew home. Instead of confronting her husband at the airport, Isabella went straight to the company's headquarters. She called an emergency board meeting and announced that Adrian was being removed as chairman of the company. His authority, position, and all executive privileges were immediately revoked. The following day, at a press conference, the company officially announced that Skycrest Technologies had stripped Adrian of his position as chairman. His office was cleared out, and even the tie Isabella had once given him still carried Megan's perfume, leaving undeniable evidence of his betrayal. Meanwhile, Megan deliberately provoked Isabella. She called her and smugly claimed that she had already taken Isabella's place, not only at work, but also in Adrian's life. Ironically, Adrian had once promised Isabella that every Mid-Autumn Festival would always be spent together with family. At that moment, Isabella silently made a decision. This Mid-Autumn Festival would also mark the end of their marriage. Later, Adrian returned home and tried to calm his wife. "I know you're upset," he said, "but I only promoted Megan because I was worried about your health. You're already 30. Maybe it's time to leave work, stay home, and start preparing for our future family." Just then, Adrian's father called, asking both of them to come home for the traditional mid-autumn family dinner. Before leaving, Isabella handed Adrian a document and asked him to sign it. Assuming it was related to company paperwork, he barely looked at it. At that exact moment, Megan called in tears. She claimed she had cut her hand badly while making mooncakes and was bleeding heavily. Without a second thought, Adrian abandoned Isabella and rushed to Megan's side. That was the moment Isabella realized she was no longer the most important woman in his life. That evening, Adrian even brought Megan to the family dinner. His father was furious, but his mother welcomed Megan warmly, insisting that the young woman shouldn't spend the holiday alone. During dinner, everyone praised Megan's kindness and beauty. Adrian's mother even hinted that Megan would make the perfect daughter-in-law. Adrian continued trying to convince Isabella. "The only woman I love is you," he insisted. "Megan and I are only co-workers." Smiling innocently, Megan interrupted. "Maybe your wife has become a little too sensitive." A few moments later, Megan placed a serving of fish onto Isabella's plate. Everyone in the family knew that Isabella had a severe fish allergy. Everyone, except Adrian. He had completely forgotten one of the most important things about the woman he had married. Heartbroken, Isabella quietly stood up. "I wish all of you a happy Mid-Autumn Festival." She walked away without looking back. Adrian's father immediately scolded his son. "Have you forgotten that Isabella is severely allergic to fish? After all these years of marriage, you couldn't even remember something that important." Leaving the house, Isabella headed directly to prepare for the company's upcoming press conference. Watching her leave, Adrian's father gave him one final warning. "Isabella loves you deeply, but even the strongest love has its limits. If you keep hurting her, one day she'll leave you for good." Confident and arrogant, Adrian replied, "Leave me? Impossible. I run the company, and I provide everything for this family." His father slammed the table in anger. "Go after her right now. Bring her back and apologize before it's too late." Finally, Adrian agreed to find Isabella, but only because of his father's insistence. "This is the last time I'll do this," he said. By that that time, however, Isabella had already made her choice. She finally understood that sometimes the greatest act of love is having the courage to walk away. On that Mid-Autumn Festival night, their years of marriage came to an end. Isabella chose her dignity, her future, and her self-respect. Only after losing her did Adrian begin to realize that no amount of power, wealth, or regret could ever bring back the woman he had taken for granted.